What if I told you that one of history's most revered figures never spoke of doctrine, but of cats? Imagine a hidden letter from Pope Leo XIV, describing our feline friends not as pets, but as guides between heaven and earth. Tonight we'll uncover those secret words, and reveal why your cat's purr might be the truest prayer you'll ever hear. Stay with me because in the next 10 minutes you'll discover a lost Vatican manuscript you've never seen, how cats sneak messages straight into your subconscious, a simple ritual you can use tomorrow morning, no incense required, to awaken your spirit. Let's dive in. Hello, seekers of truth. Welcome back to Beyond Yourself, where we turn the unusual into spiritual discovery. I'm your name, and I've spent years exploring hidden symbols and faith traditions. From whispered angelic visitations to mysterious Christian relics, I've learned that the divine often speaks in silence, and today it purrs. If you're new here, click subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a revelation that could change your life. I promise it's not clickbait. Now, let's unseal Pope Leo XIV's secret, and see what your cat has been trying to tell you all along. Few know that beneath St. Peter's Basilica, a forgotten archive holds documents sealed since the 19th century. Among them, a manuscript attributed to Pope Leo XIV, a pontiff who, legend claims, spent his final years in contemplative solitude, far from Rome's political drama. According to whispers among Vatican scholars, Leo XIV wasn't interested in papal politics. Instead, he grew fascinated by the cathedral's stray cats, creatures often shooed away by guards. Night after night, the Pope walked his gardens, feeding them and listening to their soft mews echo in the empty cloisters. Then, one fog-shrouded dawn, a courier presented him with a scroll, a collection of meditations on cats as spiritual heralds. He wrote of them in secluded Latin verses, calling them feels divini, divine felines. But here's the twist: when the document was offered to the Holy Office, they deemed it too unorthodox. They locked it away, fearing that common people might misunderstand. And so it vanished, until a recent tomb renovation rediscovered it, its edges browned but its words still legible. This lost manuscript reframes cats not as mere companions, but as bridges between our world and something far greater. And today we'll translate the 3 most potent passages into modern English, and explore how they speak to you right now. So why would a pope devote his final hours to these silent creatures? Because in their quiet presence lies a message, if only we learn to listen. Passage 1 translated: when a cat crosses your path, know it treads upon the thin wall between heaven and earth. Its gaze carries echoes of angels, its quiet steps awaken your soul. That simple line reframes the everyday moment of a cat strolling through your room as a sacred encounter. Historically, cats have been revered across cultures. In ancient Egypt, Batet was worshipped as a protector. In medieval Europe, mystics wrote of cats guarding monastic libraries against spiritual decay. Indigenous shamans in North America still view cats as spirit guides, able to slip through worlds. Consider the story of Brother Sylvan, a 14th-century monk in Canterbury. Alone in his scriptorium, he struggled with doubt during Lent. One stormy night, a black cat appeared at his desk, its green eyes fixed on an illuminated manuscript. That night, Sylvan awoke with a vision. Words flowed effortlessly, and he completed the manuscript by dawn. Or imagine Sarah, a modern artist in Melbourne, grieving her mother's passing. She walked through her apartment each morning, talking to her stray cat, Amara. One day, Amara led her to a forgotten sketchbook on a high shelf. Inside was a half-finished portrait of Sarah's mother, complete with a comforting smile Sarah had never captured before. Tears in her eyes, Sarah understood. Amara had guided her toward healing. These aren't coincidences. According to Pope Leo XIV, cats serve as spiritual couriers, silent, patient, and deeply attuned to our inner worlds. Their presence invites us to pause, observe, and remember that the divine often speaks in the language of stillness. Pause for a moment. Have you ever experienced a cat leading you towards something unexpected? Share your story in the comments below. Let's create a circle of cat-guided revelations. And hey, if this feels profound so far, hit that like button. It tells YouTube you want more mysteries unveiled. Passage 2 offers deeper insight. Their silent purr is the voice of your higher self. When you listen, you align with a purpose forgotten by the busy world. Pope Leo XIV believed cats carry 3 core missions in our lives. 1. Intuition amplifiers. Cats possess hypersensitive awareness. Their sudden alertness can signal unseen energies. Next time your cat stares at an empty corner, pause. There may be an emotional presence you've overlooked. This heightened intuition can warn you of toxic relationships or guide you toward life-changing decisions. 2. Spiritual protectors. In monastic lore, cats kept restless spirits at bay. In your home, a cat's calm aura can dissolve anxiety and shield you from negative thoughts. A simple practice: when stress mounts, sit quietly with your cat on your lap and let its purr resonate through you. 3. Healing companions. Today, therapists are rediscovering feline-assisted therapy. The vibrations of a cat's purr, between 20 and 140 Hz, can promote bone healing and reduce blood pressure. But beyond the physical, cats help mend emotional wounds. They teach us to be present, to accept love without words. Here's a modern tale. Marcus, a firefighter in Vancouver, struggled with PTSD after a wildland blaze. His therapist suggested adopting a rescue kitten. Within weeks, as he cared for Luna, Marcus found himself opening up about his fears, something he hadn't done in years. Luna's gentle nudges and evening purrs became a lifeline. So these cats aren't just companions, they're spiritual allies. Pope Leo XIV saw them as portals to our truest selves, if only we honor their mission. But here's the most surprising revelation. One final message from the Pope that challenges everything you thought you knew about your pet. Passage 3 reads, "Gaze into their eyes and you glimpse your soul's purpose. Honor this connection daily and you will awaken the divine spark within." In other words, your cat isn't just a companion, it's a living mirror. Here's how to invite this message into your life. Morning meditation. Before your first coffee, sit side by side with your cat. Look softly into its eyes for 1 minute. Breathe in rhythm with its purr. Feel calm washing over you. Daily journaling. Keep a small notebook by your cat's favorite spot. Note anything unusual, sudden purrs, focused gazes, or midnight meows. Over time, patterns may emerge, guiding you toward clarity on relationships, goals, or even spiritual callings. Candle ritual for clarity. Each new moon, light a white candle beside your cat. Gently stroke its fur while silently asking for insight on one question that weighs on you. Let the smoke carry your intention skyward. By honoring these simple practices, you transform everyday moments into sacred encounters. This is Pope Leo XIV's gift to us, a reminder that divine guidance often arrives wrapped in fur and whiskers. We've explored how Pope Leo XIV elevated cats from mere house pets to spiritual companions, guardians of intuition, shields against negativity, and healers of the heart. You've seen how a medieval monk found inspiration through a feline visitor, and how a modern artist rediscovered her creativity guided by a stray cat. Now, it's your turn to deepen this transformational journey. First, subscribe to Beyond Yourself and tap the bell icon. Subscribing isn't just a click, it's your RSVP to every hidden symbol we unveil, every ancient manuscript we translate, and every sacred practice we share. The bell ensures you won't miss an episode, and it tells YouTube to spread these messages to others seeking spiritual insight. Your support directly fuels our research, production quality, and ability to bring you more interviews with spiritual scholars and mystics. Together, we build a community of seekers committed to listening for the divine in unexpected places. Next, download our free guide, Cat and Soul: 5 Rituals to Awaken Your Spirit, linked in the description below. Inside this beautifully designed PDF, you'll find morning meditation scripts to perform with your cat, even if you're new to mindfulness. Behavior-based journaling templates to record every meaningful purr and gaze. Simple candle rites you can perform on new moons or full moons to set intentions. A bonus guided audio track featuring choral harmonies and gentle purring frequencies. Exclusive access to our private online circle, where you and fellow viewers share experiences, ask questions, and receive live Q&A support during monthly Soul Circle gatherings. Taking a few minutes now to grab the guide will transform your daily routine. Imagine waking up, sitting beside your cat, and feeling an immediate sense of clarity and connection. Every day becoming an opportunity to listen to sacred whispers. Then share this video with someone who needs to be reminded of life's quiet miracles. Post on Instagram or TikTok with the hashtag #CatAndSoul, tag our channel in your story, and invite friends into this circle of revelation. In the comments below, tell us about a moment when a cat led you toward insight or comfort. Your story might spark hope and awaken someone else's faith in the unseen. Finally, check out the playlist link appearing on screen now for our ongoing series on hidden spiritual symbols. We release new episodes every week, delving into angels, sacred geometry, prophetic dreams, and more. Next up, the secret symbolism of doves and their message of compassion in troubled times. Click the playlist, binge watch at your own pace, and keep your spiritual journey unfolding. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of Beyond Yourself. May your cat's purr forever remind you that the divine often speaks in the softest, most unexpected voices. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and let every whiskered companion be your guide.